Welcome back. This is Bounce News at 7. I'm Rockman Johnson. And the Florida House is on the verge of passing landmark legislation taking action against cyberbullying in schools. Now, the bill broadens the authority of the public schools to discipline students for cyberbullying activities and redefines bullying to incorporate not just physical harassment, but also actions that cause emotional pain as well. Now, cyberbullying is currently a crime in 16 states. And Florida Senator Dwight Bullard was looking to change that, and he worked with a fellow senator, Chris Smith, who is the leader of the the Senate minority. He's the Democratic leader of the minority in the Senate, the Democrats, and he's calling in with us now. Senator Smith, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How are you? Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me here.
Why is cyberbullying so important? Because this bill, I mean, I know we've seen that students have had issues across the country, and we've seen people even commit suicide from it. But why take cyberbullying up in this legislative session?
Well, because we have to keep up with technology. When I was growing up and you were growing up, the bullying was pushing someone in the cafeteria or something like that. Now, they've gotten between Twitter and email and blogs and everything. I mean, we're causing a lot of emotional damage to kids, and so the school system needed the legislation to keep up with the technology. And as you said, there have been suicides. I mean, people are avoiding school and switching schools because of this cyberbullying. And so we needed to give the school boards the tool to be able to go after cyberbullying. I mean, it's just not pushing someone down in the playground anymore. It's really stalking them, electronically.
And it's getting even more serious. I know there are statistics in Florida about how many students have been affected by cyberbullying. Let me ask you this, because you are with the Senate Democratic Caucus, does it look like this bill will make it all the way through the Senate and become law in Florida?
Yes, it passed the last committee, which was the Rules Committee, unanimously coming out, and it will be on the floor probably at the end of this week, so it'll be voted on next week and pass out of the Senate. And it has a lot of support, and it looks like it's going to make it through the House also. It's a bipartisan issue. I mean, if you're Republican, Democrat, North Florida, South Florida, all of us have stories within our districts and have kids in our district that have been affected by this. And so it's gotten a wide range of support.
Let's talk enforcement. What are some of the things that could happen if indeed someone is cyberbullied and they go online and do something or say something they shouldn't have and it ends up someone files a complaint? What are some of the things that the consequences that could be suffered?
Well, it gives the school systems the opportunity to enforce our rules. And the school system, I mean, it can be anywhere from putting someone in detention to, expulsion. It gives them the opportunity. Before this bill, they really didn't have the option of disciplining someone in that way. But now we've given them the option. They can discipline all the way from just, you got detention on Tuesday to, you got to leave our school system because what you're doing is truly detrimental to the educational environment.
It is. Thank you so much, Senator, for spending some time with us. Now, cyberbullying is a serious crime. And again, our special thanks go out to both Senator Smith and Senator Bullard, because we've heard your thoughts on Facebook and on Twitter about your kids being cyberbullied. So again, the Florida legislature is hopefully going to do something about that. And, statistics say that 43% of teens say they've been bullied online and that they're victims of cyberbullying and harassment. And, in that number, they could be more likely to commit suicide. So it's a good thing that Florida's taking action. Coming up.